Jackie's had his hand up for a while.
Thank you. What does volunteering look like, and how bipartisan is this movement across the United States?
This is the most bipartisan thing I've ever seen. Every time people say, well, you're Republican, you're Democrat, you're Libertarian, I said, I'm an American, and this is about fixing central government. This is not we put up too many barriers for our citizens to talk to each other, respect each other's viewpoints. That was the whole purpose. Many people said, well, why did they close all the curtains in Philadelphia? It was so that they could change their minds, so that they could talk to each other and respect each other. We've lost that in America. We need to get back to that. I respect everybody's opinion, where they come from, different from mine or not. This is definitely not a partisan issue. It really is about taking our country back from a system, both Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, that's gone crazy in Washington, D.C. I think he's basically pointed that out. So I hope that addresses you.
As far as volunteering, though, what can we do besides, I think you alluded to us talking to our friends and neighbors about it, but what else do we need to do in the meantime?
Well, to be honest with you, this is the point where we take our government back. You need to become active in communicating with your representatives. You are their boss. It's really that simple in our government. You are their boss. They're not to be free thinkers and do whatever they just feel like. They represent a population and a number of people. And it's our job as citizens to quit complaining and sitting down and start taking action. It's very simple. It's a phone, it's a computer, and it's just speaking to other people. Really, that's it. It's not very complicated. We don't have to fill forms or suggest different ways and documents. Just communicating with your representative. That's what's
and your neighbors. You know, I don't know what your experience is. Mine may be tainted because of my past history. But when I ask people what they think about what's going on in our country today, and I've been in 35 states in the last 2 years, there's a real genuine concern. It doesn't matter what the political affiliation is. And so, you know, the way to start out talking about that, well, there is a solution to fixing our worry. Our founders thought about it. And here's the solution. It doesn't mean everybody's going to agree on what goes into that and what comes out. And the states will have the ultimate decision on it. You know, it takes 38 states to approve anything that would come out of an amendments convention. But the real thing is there's a real unsettledness in our country. And it doesn't matter what your race is, it doesn't matter what your wealth is, or what your political affiliation is. People know things aren't right. And you can feel, it's terrible. You can actually touch it and say, yeah, you're right. And so the answer is, let's fix it. Let's all of us fix this. No matter where we're from, who we're with, what our status is, or what our color, let's all fix it. Because we are the best experiment in government that there ever was, and we need to reestablish it.
Well, I wanted to address your question very specifically, because as far as Convention of States is concerned, there are ways to volunteer. What does volunteering look like? It can be anything from sending out emails, if you like doing that kind of thing, making phone calls to recruits, people that have signed a petition, asking them if they have the bandwidth at the time available to get involved in somehow. We have social media. We need help on social media. What we really need most is district captains, especially in Arkansas. We've got, how many districts in Arkansas?
We have 100.
We have 100 districts, and we use the lower house number in order to gauge our success, because we want to make sure that every house district is covered, and that by default covers every Senate district. So we need 100 district captains in Arkansas, and they need to have a relationship with their representative, because we've got 100 representatives. They also need to have a relationship with their senator. And all they need to know is who they are, and they need to try to get to know them. Then they need to recruit constituents in that district who are like-minded and want to support us. Now, what do I mean by like-minded? By like-minded, I mean people that will answer this question, who decides, by saying, we in the state of Arkansas should be deciding our future, not somebody in Washington, D.C. And that's where the bipartisan issue comes in, because Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian, Green Party, doesn't matter. They all want local control. This is the ultimate in local control, states' rights. I love the 10th Amendment. It's great. Everybody loves the 10th Amendment. Does somebody show me an action verb in the 10th Amendment? There isn't one. Article 5 are the teeth of the 10th Amendment, which were already obviously there first. So as far as what does volunteering looks like, that's what it is. It's social media, it's phone calls, it's emails, it's district captain, it's going to events and talking to people, it's giving presentations, it's whatever you have the ability to do, we've got a home for you. I'm telling you, we do. We have got the most advanced technology of any grassroots organization in the country. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's got its glitches, sure, but it works. And so we have the ability to support you in your volunteer efforts any way we can.